Alright everybody, so we're back in Biomutant. So, let's go ahead and run down here and continue going through the world. The beautiful world of actually I don't know what the world's called. I think the world's just called Biomutant.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Hope everybody is having a good day so far. I'm starting my day off perfect at 5 o'clock in the morning right now. Getting myself going. Let's see what we can find and what shenanigans we can get into today in Biomutant. Oh, the fuck is that? Holy shit! It's a big ass three-headed. I don't even know what to call it.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg.
Oh, that's a World Eater?
A hat trick to bring that down.
Interesting. So
the World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Interesting. So that is something we gotta fight.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Love this little voices.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Fewer are those who always act in the same manner and are wholeness in the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Okay. Interacting with captives and PSI shrines will award you the PSI points that you can use to unlock PSonic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance. Okay.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not
to your
by
fate.
your intentions.
Let me help you. Alright, let's help. At least for now.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
So what we do?
That's a spark of light in you!
I love how you can tell her it's too much already.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
She's playing golf with him. You've gained a PSI point. Use it to unlock powers. In the mutations menu, some powers are unlocked by the aura score, meaning that your PSI points can only be unlocked powers of the same color as your current aura, or those within the color. Or those without color, excuse me.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Oh goodness.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match, as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Well, They want war, so be it.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
That's true.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Interesting.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Interesting.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Cool. Quest tracking. Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quest you're tracking by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Cool. So we're gonna go there. Because I think we should save the world. Defeat all 4 World Eaters. Oh, okay. Cool.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
The tunnel. Because I'm gonna assume the motor bridge leads to the Jagni tribe.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Hey, whatever. I ain't gonna be mad at it.
Flash the slash.
Yeah, get him. Oop. Bam. Fuck him up. Alright, let's go see what these guys are talking about.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. Foot hand, you can do it.
Yes, Mr. Voice. I believe we can do it myself. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the little green guy on your shoulder, if you go here and you go, where is it? Where is... Oh, it's an automation, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so the automation has accompanied you since you were a kidling. In the old world, tech makes it potential communication device, but this Scraptronics also have advanced features. So that's kind of, I'm pretty sure that's where the voice is coming from. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but something tells me I'm not wrong. Now, is there anything else sneakily... Oh, yep, there's a door. No, nothing there. Anything this way? Yep. The loot fiend in me told me there was more shit. It is a good looking game. Feels great too. Alright, so we get this tribal conflict started. See if we can help bring upon balance to a certain degree.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Yeah, that's true. In any event, we're about to find out as we pee on all the signs in our way.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the seafood. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
How convenient. Got these guys acting like kings.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common.
Interesting.
He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Absolutely.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
They got some land on you
He says
guys.
you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds.
Looks like a
So they
mink.
want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
A gentle war.
Tells you
Interesting.
not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Fair enough. Alright. Well, joining a faction. No. Ooh, stuff. Don't mind if I do.
Let's see.
Oh. We're going back the way we came. Yeah, I'd have to say so. Ah, there's a cave over here. You gonna kill me? Nope. Cool. Well, at least we get to see what the childhood village looks like after we get through all this little maze of twists and turns. Oh my, what the fuck is that?
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Hey, he looks a little big for us, so we gonna just kind of like keep going. Actually, can we do damage to him? Oh yeah, we got this. Hell yeah, we got this. Fuck you. Oh, we're too far away. Holy shnikes. He uses that fucking ammo pretty fucking fast.
You're half dead.
Ooh! Oh my. Okay. No, we're not ready for that. Okay. It was a little too ambitious. Probably got a little too close to at the same time, so. Whoops. Okay. Do not fight the big guys immediately. Level up a little bit. Gotcha. Oh. Alright, so we're not too far behind.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation.
Oh, actually,
There's
we're in front of where we
something
were.
special about it, drawing you closer.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh, a little spot to pee. There it is.
Let's see.
Ah. That's why there's a big open circle right there in between these two.
As time passes, memories fade.
Oh, I
And
feel like a
sometimes
cutscene coming on.
feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone
Okay.
who takes each day as it comes.
You know what that is?
He asks how you
A
are.
sealed
today.
duck?
Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
Why not?
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
What the hell? Wow. I mean, I can't say anything different. That's definitely how I got taught how to swim. Still though, jackass. Just toss us in the
He
water.
says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Uh-oh.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square.
That's true.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Alright.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
It looks like a mole.
Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Alright.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Nope, but let's go ahead and learn.
That's
I'm about to
the
teach you something.
spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Alright. Welcome to the crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create an entirely new weapon from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. To start crafting your weapons, first select the base. This defines which kind of weapon you will craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, two-handed slash. Interesting.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. You're not in this world to live up to his expectations, but he hopes you're never going to have to use that weapon of yours.
That's what I just said.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
No, come on then. Quit talking about it, let's get going.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind.
No. Another fucking cutscene.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders... He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
Oh god. Oh, I got beat still. Damn. Hey, I took 2 of you down with me though.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Yeah,
She
they
says
suck.
it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay.
Yep.
It's time to focus on your training now. You won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction.
Alright, well then come on. Just go get stronger. Oh, in here. Oh, I'm guessing that's Dad.
Someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
If you tell Mom. Shit.
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Alright. Finger's not really good at doing that. At least not that finger.
He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Oh, look at you. Being all
He
fancy.
can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Well, the answer to that would be, negative. But, yeah, sure, we'll figure it out.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Well, let's go. Alright.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I'm pretty sure that there's, people we just met were the disciples that are now the, I can't remember what they called them, the kings of everything.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Well, let's go.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. That's a good attitude as long as you keep learning. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
Oh, I gotta catch this fucking thing. Here we go. Oh, I gotta hit E. Come here, little dude.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. Figuring that out is half the fun.
That's true.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Interesting.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Very well. Uh-oh.
Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt
right behind you.
will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Right behind you, Mom. Right behind you. As the house starts to try to fall on me and kill me.
Your Muma says this.
Oh shit, I'm sorry,
He wants
guys.
to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for
Didn't
it
really
or
mean to
not.
click that, but I accidentally did for sure.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Interesting.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight.
Fair enough.
Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
They're fucking giant compared to us. Ah, screw what she says. See, I'm doing more damage than she does. Oh my. What is up with this sideways walking bullshit? Stay still and get this beaten. Come here. Oh. Beat this dude up.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here.
Uh-oh.
Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Well, come on now. Swim, little buddy. There we go.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
I'm not doing anything right now. Oh. I'm waiting for that. Holy shit. Come back, Mom. There we go. Damn. Smack from behind. Oh, you telling me she's dead already? What? What kind of a kung fu master is that? I mean, I guess it makes sense. A big ass thing smacking you in the back of the head. But at the same time, like...
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Well, now we're drowning. Get the hell out of the way.
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Hungry for more? I'm gonna do either. Or hungry for more death and violence.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, It's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Oh. Damn, so we killed both of our parents.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.